Hello and welcome, fans of guitar things. I'm gonna tell you something. My life is pretty damn insanely amazing. Thanks to you. And that's really, and thanks to Leslie, who's in the booth up there. Of course, never forget the woman. She's pretty amazing. And without her, I couldn't do all this. But I wouldn't have to do all of this if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you, isn't that some song? Toy Story? No. Something. Because without you, I wouldn't have a channel, because without anyone watching, no one company would care that I'm showing stuff, because I would showing it to myself, which would be kind of like gear masturbation. But the point is, it's cool. I get to play with things, I get to do demos and be involved in projects like the Dualklonz. I get to open the mail and get things like this. There's ferrets on here, that's so cute. So this guy writes me a little letter and sends me stickers that he made. HP 42, and we have some for Kiana here. We have Guitar Girl stickers, but we have Guitar Nerdizzle. And all the little things I always say. It's like, that's what she. That is so fucking awesome. And then we have That's What She Said sticker and an HP 42 sticker. Here we have That's What She Said stickers. And HP 42 and Flippity Flop. I think see you on the Flippity Flop. I mean, all the stupid shit that comes out of my mouth, I have in stickers now, custom made for me by, I'm gonna have to mention his name because that is just so cool. He writes me this letter from Danny. Thank you so much, Danny. So Danny says in German, ich mochte dich am Anfang überhaupt nicht. Vielleicht habe ich deinen Humor nicht verstanden. Keine Ahnung. Mittlerweile ist dein Kanal zu einem meiner Favoriten geworden. And so on and so on. Which pretty much says he couldn't stand me in the beginning and he thought my humor was stupid. And now he just can't stop watching. And I hear that from a lot of people. The problem is how many people watch and say, that guy's an idiot, and never give this idiot a second, third, maybe 17th chance. Some people need 17 chances. Hopefully I have interesting gear here so that you give me 17 chances and then you're freaking hooked. I know I'm not for everyone. I say fucking shit and stuff, and I'm honest, which sometimes for the companies is difficult, you know. I just talked to a company, and apparently I'm in the industry a loose cannon, because anything might happen. Well, fuck yeah, anything might happen. You sent me something that's good, it's good. You sent me something that's like not so good, well, I might say that. I might send it back and say, well, do a better one. But in the end, it's for you. You're the people that I'm serving, and the company's just, you know, they're along for the ride. So thank you, Danny. That is very much appreciated. That's gonna go everywhere. It's gonna go on the cats and the dogs. They're gonna run around with That's What She Said stickers. Very much appreciated, all of you out there. So, why is my life also cool? Not just stickers. Well, I had no idea something was coming. Why am I lisping? Something was coming. Cyberman. Just saying. I'm like Trump. I'm like, well, let me tell you, I'm totally awesome because this, and then like going off on a tangent and going into 17 different topics within a minute. None of it having to do with some. It's not great politically. No, let's not. Let's, what? Huh? Who? Look at my hair. Oh, a bottle of creamer. It didn't dissolve. Ew. That's disgusting. So, why is my life awesome? Because UPS rings the doorbell, and I didn't expect anything, and they bring 2 guitars. Because my new friends from Fender didn't tell me that they sent guitars. Well, they sent these over there, which I'm having a lot of fun with these. The Jackson is a really cool metal axe. Haven't done too much with the Gretsch, except take the pickguard off. Anyway, that's not the point. That's related, but not really. They sent, I think, I'm not sure because they didn't tell me about it. They sent the new Pro, is it Pro Series? I don't even know what they really called. We're gonna find out. Strat and Tele. And I'm really curious to see what's up because Fender didn't go the treaded path as far as I know. They modernized and, you know, gave us new version of the instruments. You, of course, all know about this because other channels have already covered it. Me personally, not so much. So let's take it out of the box. To find out what they sent, it helps to look in here. Because that way I can also find pricing and all that stuff. It's called the American Pro. Okay, the American Pro Stratocaster and American Pro Telecaster. Okay, well, we're gonna find out. Leslie, if you might want to go while I do this on your phone and find out at Thomann what the American Pro Stratocaster and American Pro Telecaster cost, that would be greatly appreciated. And if not, then not. That's what I call pro. I mean, this is not vintage. This is not leather. This is not the traditional vintagey case. This is a hyper-modern SKB style case, but with fucking mega solid feet here. I could probably stand on this. Should we try? No. And a very nice rubbery handle. I don't know what company that is. Does anyone know what company? Leslie is busy, I guess. What? American Pro Stratocaster. Okay, and the American Pro Telecaster. Now I can go on the main camera again. So as you found out, the American Pro Strat is about 15, maybe 1600, probably depending on the color, and the Telecaster in the same area. Probably this with the sunburst a little bit more. But what company is this? This little thing here. I don't know who makes this case, because I've never seen these, and this is very impressive. Like, all plastic, but probably unbreakable plastic. The big ass Fender logo. This is neat. I mean, $1,500 or Euro Schecter didn't have a case or a gig bag. This is how it's done. Ooh. Smells like some kind of chemicals. Smells brand spanking new. Leslie's trying to show it. There you can. Okay, find that. I like this case. You can show the case, Leslie. Show it. Come on. Thank you. Very nice. It's a Strat. So, I'm gonna put this over here. Absolutely nice case. In here, oh, we have a solid goodie bag with Fender on it. I like the bag idea. Instruction manual, wrenches, and of course the tremolo arm, which gets stuck in and not screwed. I like that idea. Look, inside it's all Fender, 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 Fender. Can you see that? That's nice. I mean, that's nice. Makes you feel good. And here's the keys for the thingy. And here's probably the keys were in there. Certificate. This is for something. Okay. We're gonna give an A+ for presentation here. And when it comes to taking it out of the bag, presentation A+. So I'm gonna go with, that's probably Fender strings on here. I like the color a lot. American Proficiency with Telecaster, the handmade original. I'm gonna peel that off and stick that on my hand. I have a non-sticky head. So, 5-way switch. It's a Strat, we know. Oh, there's still something I can peel off, which I do later. Plasticky kind of inlays, totally typical. It looks like a rosewood fretboard. Painted headstock from the front, okay? Non-painted, skunk stripe, all traditional. These tuner boxes look weird. They look a little bit bigger and very, very rectangular. Fender tuners. Wonder who makes them. It feels round it off. Let's let's just compare to my 1993 Strat in terms of if they did something to the body shape. This one's definitely heavier. Maybe, but just maybe, but just maybe, the body is thinner. Tough to say. Side dots are kind of half in the neck and half in the fretboard. In the fretboard makes them a little bit harder to see because it's white on maple. That's a little bit more difficult. Comes halfway tuned. Let's see if I can stick that in there. And that's it. Solid fit. 2-edged, not the traditional multi vintagey thing. So that's definitely a more modern, edgy edge kind of tremolo system. Tremolo block, not mega fat, but not super thin and cheap. There is no easy access right here. It's just all like it always was. It's traditional, let's call it that. Very thin hole for the truss rod. String tree here. Staggered. Nice. Well, these are the same height. These are higher and these are lower. So it's not staggered, it's just two different heights of tuner string windy thingies. We're gonna use my new black polytone clip. Oh, there's definitely more space up here to put this thing than on my McMull. Because there's no space on there. Where is my pick? God damn it! Here. Chicken picks. The E was perfectly in tune. Hey, I don't expect the guitar to arrive in tune, okay? That's not a measure of whether the guitar is good or not. Something on the G is buzzing a little bit. Action looks okay, not super flat. Okay. I'm on a AC type amp, which I switched in the vintage channel of the Joyo something Dualklonz. Review coming up. Feels like nines. Feels like they have nines on here. Put some NYXL 10s on here and this thing... it's gonna get a little bit better once I put those on there. I want a different amp. I'm on the Sweet 18, that's why I'm... let's do that. Wrong tubes in there, but who cares? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do this. Tremolo is very nice. It's very floating in this case. It's really coming up quite high. If you can see this right there, right. You can't. Right there. It's up quite high, but very smooth. I'm going from A minor to I don't know. It's not the guitar, it's me being an idiot. Very clean in a way. The bridge pickup could be a tiny bit meatier, maybe. I'm getting it now. Yeah. Like the middle. Love the color, by the way. That's original. It's new. Give it some time. Wo ist der Sebastian? Der Sebastian kann runterkommen. That's nice. Yep. Well, obviously, hello up there, people? Yeah? I can hear you guys. Oh. I'll turn your mic down. Don't forget to switch while you're yapping. What was I saying? This is not my final verdict, but if it's $1,500-1,600 with the case and everything, it's a solid, very solid Strat for someone who's looking for all the Stratty sounds. I think with thicker strings, we can push a little bit further. And again, with the presentation, if you're looking for a solid US-made Strat, this does not really disappoint. For a while, the US ones disappointed me, and I was gonna go rather for Mexico. They had a time where the Mexico ones really killed. He has. Why aren't you coming over here? Come here. Come here. Come here. You have a Mexico Strat.
I do.
We still can't see you. Sebastian Philippi, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
You have a Mexico Strat.
Yes, I do.
For a long time.
No, that's not true. 7 or 8 years now.
Cream white, Olympic white.
Right.
With HSS.
HSS, right? Seymour Duncan, Humbucker, and I don't know the single chorus.
That was a killer guitar. I have several students who had that guitar, and that's for like 650 or whatever you paid back then.
No, it was 580.
Holy shit. That was a good guitar. This is the American Pro Series now. I like the color because it's very uncommon. Now it's mine.
Yeah.
Look at the case. Holy shit fuck. That's nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna look at another one. So you take this.
Yeah.
It kind it kind of goes nice with the color of your shirt, actually. No, it really does. What? Now you have my cooties on there.
Yeah, I do. Well, nothing compared to the last time. Sperm by then.
Oh, I don't want to ew. Yeah, I think so far it feels like a solid guitar for $1,500. Production, presentation with the case, everything is where it should be in their price range. What was I gonna say? It needs thicker strings. For the people that like 10s, but I think that's 9s on there. Thank you. Isn't this case insane?
Yeah. Yeah, really. It's pretty nice.
I bet you could stand on this and nothing would happen. Look at this. Look at the big ass feet on here. Okay, it's not an inexpensive guitar. We're in between 1,000 and 2,000 euro range. But if you're looking for a workhorse and you're in a band and you need a Strat, you need a Tele, I think there's very little to bitch about.
Yep. Indeed.
Again, thicker strings, slightly different setup. No, its setup is fine. And the color is cool.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a guitar in it's just cool. So here, brand spanking new, traditional. Nice. Sunbursty thing. Here, same thing. Look at this. Comes with this little bag with all the stuff in it. Again, presentation makes you feel like I spent my money wisely, right?
Das Kunstleder hoffentlich.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's leather.
Yeah, hopefully not.
It smells good. This is like the new Fender smell. It didn't stick on my head. We're gonna do the bald head challenge.
That kind of hurt.
You have a better head than I do. You're feeling. Wait. Oh! I like the case. And I'm more of a gig bag kind of guy, but if I had a case, I would take that. I mean, I do have cases. I just don't use it. Because I never leave the house. Woo! This is light. Holy crap.
Oh,
That is light as fuck.
yeah.
Fuck light.
Is it
Look at
that kind of criteria? If it's more heavy or
Actually, with the McMull guitars, which are very expensive, the lighter they are, the more expensive they get.
not? Okay.
It's not said that this is a guarantee for anything. Apparently, with the McMulls it is, but with the what they use, it's the lighter it gets, the more money you spend. I don't know if this is the same case here. But it's this would be the guitar for long gigs.
Yeah.
What, I always switch the pickup position when I'm tuning, which is stupid because it's a clip-on tuner. How does it come almost perfectly tuned? Okay, look at the action. That is nice. And that looks like the fretboard is not glued on. It looks like it's a one-piece neck and fretboard all in one. So. You have to be on the string, by the way. When you're pushing down, you have to be on if you're in between the strings, it doesn't work.
Huh.
getting stuck a bit, probably because of me. We're gonna use some of this slippy, slimy stuff. And now.
So this actually makes you a better player.
It makes me, without this stuff, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I think the strings are not bringing out the full essence of the instrument. Yeah, for me, I need tense. I think quite a bit more tone will come out of this.
But isn't it Fendery if it's nines?
Is it a Fender thing? I don't know. It's a wussy kind of thing. I played nines for years. On my shreddy guitars, I've got nines. But on this, it kind of feels I want more resistance. Okay. Resistance is futile except on strings. That is... Ow, I just cut myself. That is spanky. There'd just be more thicker strings. That's just like, the tone is a little bit thin, and it's not the guitar. I know it's not the guitar. It's the string. Because this is a solid Telecaster. Let me switch channel 2 to a British kind of thing. Even though we have... Hello? Even though we have EL84s in there! It feels solid. It feels like a good workhorse. It doesn't necessarily have the aura of classic years of yore. I don't know. That's something people... I don't know. It's obviously not a vintage kind of a Tele. It's a American Pro, which is the new modernized everything, modernized. You see, look at the case. It's the new era for Fender. So it doesn't feel like a vintage guitar. If you want that, you need to buy some kind of a something reissue or some kind of something vibe. I don't know I actually don't know anything about the Fender lineup. I don't know. They have a billion guitars that give you, or at least the illusion, the feeling of this is kind of like an old guitar. This is not the idea here. The idea here is give you a workhorse, solidly built, good parts, great feel, great accessories, and give you those sounds that you expect from a Tele and a Strat. And I think this is nice. I think I could befriend her. Ich könnte mich mit ihr anfreunden, wie man so schön in Deutsch sagt.
So more licking is
in order. Play this. This is nice. What do you mean you don't like Fender guitars?
I can't say it when it's...
Yeah, of course you can say it. You have a Fender.
Yeah.
Yours is amazing.
Yeah, but most of the time I don't like that. I don't know why. It's kind of a neck thing, I guess, for me. My Mexican Strat has a neck that I really like to play. And as a beginner, the neck was everything to me, because if it was too thick or too thin, I was not able to play any chord sounding some kind of nice.
Okay.
So the neck was always very, very important, and there were many Fenders that I tried. Because when you start playing guitar, then Fender is some kind of name you recognize, and when you start playing, so you go into any shop of your and you try out Fender guitars, because that's the name, and I was not it was hard for me to play on Fender guitars, whereas the Epiphones, for example, were for me as a beginner were very light or easy to play. I don't know why.
Especially Epiphones, that is weird.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, neck-wise, this is beautifully, I'm going to call it I don't know C's and D's. I'm going to go C. I don't know. This is just a beautiful middle of the road. This is not thin. This is not thick. These are beautiful necks.
Yeah, they really are. And today or now, it's not that important to me anymore, because I got used to playing guitar over the last 10 years, and I had a really bad teacher, but I worked through it, and now I'm hanging on to my A minor chord, and I really.
He always struggled like crazy with D minor. He called it the devil chord. Play D minor. Go ahead. Come on.
It's still like.
See, that's an amazing guitar. You can.
Yeah, kind of works. No, but that was.
You mean as a beginner, you struggled with Fender necks?
Yeah.
Because they were thicker?
Yeah. That's most of the time it was because they were this thick, but also the shape. Don't know. There are many different shapes.
Yeah.
It's more like rectangular or like a C shape or
a D shape or whatever.
Or whatsoever. And I did not know about that when I was a beginner, so I didn't know there are different shapes of the necks. And so, well, I played this guitar and it worked, and I played that guitar and it did not work. So,
but it's then funny that in the end you ended up with the Fender guitar.
Yep. I was not. I bought that at Session at the time, and I was not going there because I did not want to buy a Fender guitar. I was actually going for, I guess, some Epiphone or something else like that. And then I tried out a whole lot of guitars, and I ended up with that one. 3
students of mine have exactly that guitar because it's brilliant. It's a great guitar, especially for the money.
Yeah. The most bang for the buck in that price segment, I guess.
Yeah.
Really good.
Now, obviously, for $1,500, you have a little bit more choices.
Yeah.
Obviously. But with a killer case like this, made in the US, everything pretty damn solid as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to play these and then maybe we'll make a review. But I have to actually, get to know them. Lick them a bit more. Well, that's it from here. Thanks, Fender, for sending these over. I'm going to give them a good testing and playing and picking. This is cool. This is actually, I'm not a big Sunburst fan, I gotta admit that. And this is a super nice Sunburst. Sometimes there's too much black for me, or it goes too fast. Or the LSL can't do Sunburst. They suck. Because there's black and then there's all of a sudden the other color, whatever it is, the yellowish. There's a two-tone burst. But here, this is a really beautiful transition. I very much like this.
It's really nice.
Very cool.
And it's really, really light.
Yeah.
Really, really light.
If you're playing gigs regularly and you can get away with Tele sounds, this would be the one I would want to play, simply because it's so light.
Yeah. It's really
cool.
Nice.
We're going to do other stuff now. No butt stuff, don't worry. Just other things.
Other things.
We're going to rub our bald heads. I don't know. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the Flippity Flop, as the sticker says. Thank you, Danny. And Leslie, you can go now. We don't need you anymore. Thanks for helping. Bye-bye.
Bye.
heart just to throw it away. And although I have tried, there is no way I can find consolation in this cabinet. Oh, oh, is this my life? Whoa, oh, is this what I was hoping for? I don't think so. There must be more. I don't think that that's the case. No, I could do better.